So this video focuses on Carthage and the allies and mercenaries of Carthage, which were the Iberian and Numidian factions. Except for the two sacred band units, I based this army off of Hannibal's army from the Second Punic War. This unit here is the Sacred Band. I've shown this unit before in some of my battle videos that I posted. I've got them on loose formation so you can see them a little bit better. But the Sacred Band was known as the Lions of Carthage. So they've got the lion's head on their shield. This is the Carthaginian general. He also has the same shield, and he's got on this, I guess that's a leopard cloak. And this is the standard bearer. This unit are the Sacred Band cavalry. So these are well armored, heavy cavalry. So the Carthaginian armies of Hannibal were made up of Libyans, Numidians, Iberians, and Gauls. They also recruited some Italians when they got to Italy. This unit, they used to be long shield cavalry, but I've just renamed them Lancer cavalry. They're kind of a light or a medium cavalry. And these are Libyans. This is the Carthaginian version. There's also a version for Spain and Numidia, but the Carthaginian version are Libyans. This unit are Libyan hoplites. They were the elite of Hannibal's army. So you can see by the unit card that this used to be Poeni infantry. I'm also changing the voices of the unit, so when you click on this unit it won't say Poeni infantry, it'll say Libyan mercenaries. This unit was Scutarii mercenaries, but I have reskinned and renamed them Libyan Swordsmen. In Rome 2, there's a unit that I like to use when I play Carthage called Libyan Swordsmen, and they're basically the Libyans that when Hannibal, after facing the Romans, he saw how effective their style of fighting was. He equipped some of his men with captured Roman weapons and trained them to fight in a Roman fashion. And these Libyans, they've got the Thurios shield that the Celts used, and they have a gladius, and they've got on some, I guess you could say this is armor that they captured from dead Principes maybe, but these are basically Carthaginian imitation legionnaires. And this unit, these are the peasant unit, North African Levies, I've renamed them. These are basically Libyans that are very poor, that have kind of been rounded up and brought to war by the Carthaginians. They can't fight, they're easily killed. Just a simple shield and a spear. These guys don't even have shoes. They're barefoot. Now representing the Iberian part of Hannibal's army, these are round shield cavalry. So these represent the Spanish cavalry that served in Hannibal's armies. And this unit, these are the Celtiberian infantry. This is the Carthaginian version. You can see their shield is has a symbol of Carthage, that horse with the palm tree. And they don't have any armor. They fight with falcata, and they've got this little I can't remember what it was called, this little helmet that the Iberian light infantry usually wore. And this unit are Celtiberian Spearmen. They were the town militia, but these are also not wearing any armor, just that small light infantry helmet, and they fight with a spear. And these guys are skirmishers. They were known as Catrati, and they've got a light small round shield, and they're javelin throwers, so they're fast moving. They were used as ambushers in Hannibal's army. And this unit are Balearic Slingers, small shield and very deadly with a sling. They don't have any armor or even a helmet. Now, representing Numidia, the regular slingers that are available to Carthage are portrayed as Numidians. When I did a Google search of Carthaginian slingers, I found one drawing that showed what looked like Libyan, Numidian, and Spanish slingers in this image. So not all of the slingers that served in Hannibal's armies were Spanish or Iberians. Some of them were from North Africa also, so this unit represents the North African version of the slingers that served in Hannibal's army. And this unit, these are the Numidian cavalry mercenaries, light cavalry javelin throwers, and they've got that little small cowhide shield. And these are the war elephants, the medium-sized war elephants. The elephant drivers are Numidians, since the Carthaginians got their elephants from Numidia. And this last unit here, these are Gallic infantry. Hannibal did recruit Gauls into his army, but when CA made this game, they didn't give any Gallic mercenaries to Carthage. So now I have added one. This used to be the Libyan Spearmen, but I made them swordsmen. But when they fight in game, they're going to use a spear attack. So they'll be stabbing with these swords, not hacking and slashing. When they go into combat, they hold the shield out in front and stab with the sword. It looks alright, but if I were to change the attack of this unit and make them swordsmen, the game would desync and would not be compatible with other people online, so they have to use the spear motion. But at least now there are Gauls available to Carthage. Now over here we got the fucking Iberian faction. A lot of the units are the same for Carthage, Spain, and Numidia. So I'm not going to show all the units, but these were bull warriors, and now they are Celtiberian nobles. They are well armored with a large shield and a large sword. So these are representing the wealthy elite of Celtiberia. And here we have naked fanatics. Spain has naked fanatics available to it, just like the barbarian factions do. So this is the Spanish version of the naked fanatics, and you can see they're not totally naked. They do have the little underwear. And this is the Spanish version of the Libyan Spearmen. A little bit different design shield, and the uniform's different. These are the Spanish Iberian infantry. And these are the Scutarii. So this is the javelin throwing medium infantry for Spain. And lastly, we'll look at Numidia. This I had a 1 versus 1 with Spider Pig that I guess officially was a draw because the game did not get to complete, since he terminated it before the game was over. So some of these units you've seen if you watched any of my battle videos, but this is the Long Shield Cavalry, renamed Lancer Cavalry. So the Carthaginian version of this unit are Libyans, but these are the Numidian. This is the Numidian version, and this is the Numidian general. I need to change his shield because he's got the same shield that the Sacred Band carry, and I don't want the game to have that, so I need to change that shield. There's I notice a lot of mistakes when I go to make these videos, stuff that I missed when I originally skinned the units. These are Numidian Slingers. These are Numidian Heavy Peltis. So these are this is the same unit, same skin as the Numidian Cavalry. They're just on foot. And these are Numidian Archers. And this unit, I named it these are the Lions of Tanith. They're cultists that worship the goddess Tanith. They used to be called Desert Infantry, but the goddess Tanith was worshipped in North Africa. The Egyptians, Carthaginians, Libyans, Numidians, they all worshipped her, and she was usually depicted as either wearing a lion's head or actually having the head of a lion. So these cultists copy the goddess that they worship. They've killed a lion and made it part of their uniform, wearing the lion's head, and even their shield is covered in lion skin. And this last unit here, these are Numidian Legionaries. So these are the imitation of the Roman legionaries. Kind of, I think these are the equivalent of Principes, pretty much. In my mod, they share the same skin, or rather, they share the same model as the Principes, so they look like Roman Principes. And I skipped this unit here. These are the Numidian Camel Riders. So the mod is probably 90% finished. Originally I wanted to make like 20 historical battles that were, more historically accurate, and I wanted to have music from movies like Gladiator and Alexander in the mod. I actually finished the music and then accidentally deleted the file, so I lost all my work on that. So I probably won't have the music, and the historical battles take a lot of time. It's taken me a lot of time to work on this mod, and I'm kind of tired of it. I don't have a mod team or any people that I'm working with. I'm doing it all myself, and I really don't have time, a whole lot of time to spend doing it, so I work on it here and there when I can. But I'd say as far as just the units go, probably over 90% of the units are finished. The Romans are probably the last faction that needs to be done completely, and the rest are just a unit here and a unit there that needs to be completed. But I am working on it as fast as I can, and maybe there'll still be people left who play Rome 1 by the time I'm done with this mod and I'm ready to release it.